Once again, the psychotronic beams and microwave harassment started again at 10 a.m. today. Indeed, it always seems to be 10 a.m. Indeed, already by half 11, as the time is now, I'm already a nervous wreck and my body is weakened. Indeed, I am curious to why are they doing this and who exactly is doing it. Indeed, I have theorized that it's simply Wiltshire Police, but I'm not entirely sure. It could be an organized crime network, but my two main suspects are the British Security Services, i.e., MI5, and Russian military intelligence. Indeed, it could be all of these networks. Indeed, there could be more than one network operating the beams. Indeed, the beams do seem to increase rather a lot when I talk about certain networks. Indeed, Wiltshire Police is one of the networks that causes the. Talking about Wiltshire Police is one of the networks I talk about that causes the beams to get worse. So I guess this is the gradual plan of the cryptocracy, is the erosion of my sanity. And they eventually want to push me into a situation where I break. Indeed, they have already isolated me and are probably expecting that I'd simply go crazy and cause some sort of chaos whereby I become violent or start screaming threats in the street, which will give the excuse to the security services to have me locked away in a mental hospital for the foreseeable future. Indeed, they were beaming at me while I was in the psychiatric hospital. Indeed, the beam stopped for a while between October 2021 and September 2024. The beams were basically non existent, but since September 2024 until now, I've been being beamed at regularly every day. And as I've stated before, it's usually alright for the first few hours after I wake up, but at around 10 a.m., the beams start again. And they do not stop at all. Indeed, the only time I feel that they've stopped is when I wake up again the morning after. Indeed, the beams are considerably weakening my body and causing me extreme fatigue. I believe these beams are basically radiation also, so they would be carcinogenic. So I guess something is not right. Indeed, I'm a little bit worried about talking about this beaming on these videos because I have no doubt that the Wiltshire Police or the security services would show these videos to the psychiatric establishment, and thereby the psychiatric establishment could have me sectioned. But I'm going to take the risk anyway, because if any members of the public ever see these videos, I think it is good to inform the members of the public what the security services and the law enforcement branches of the UK system are doing. And they're doing this to a technically vulnerable mental patient. These people have no compunction about firing microwave weapons at a vulnerable mental patient. Indeed, if you are a targeted individual, as I am, then you've technically been declared an enemy of the state by the security services. And this is very much akin to tactics the KGB used in the Soviet Union, indeed, the techniques of MI5 in Britain for maintaining, so say, internal security. Their techniques are exactly the same. Indeed, I'm not entirely sure why they're so afraid of me, because I am a mental patient with no voice, but I obviously warranted targeting with these microwave weapons. Indeed, I've also surmised that the targeting with the psychotronic weapons is a continuation of the experimentation that I underwent at Grenville Lodge and various black sites after Grenville Lodge. Indeed, I was inculcated with Nazi fetishist programming and then left to fester, and this caused extreme behaviors. But these behaviors were due to the programming. These behaviors weren't reflections of my actual self. So I don't feel any remorse over these events because I was programmed to behave in a certain fashion by the intelligence services, and this was reflected in my behaviors. However, I do resent the fact that I was used as a pawn in the wider agenda of creating dialectics, utilizing their Gladio 2 program. I am very resentful of the fact that I was used as a pawn by the intelligence services for the creation of a dialectic in view of the genesis of a UK hybrid civil war conflagration, which is basically already beginning. Indeed, the conflict that could possibly occur with the Russian Federation is part of an overall agenda by the networks coordinating the British intelligence services, i.e. the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst linking networks of German psychiatrists who have been plotting this conflagration for 250 years. Indeed, the whole purpose of a conflict between Britain and the Russian Federation is basically to exhaust the populations of those nations so that they will accept a totalitarian technocratic order. And this is what the networks of German psychiatrists have envisioned for the past 250 years and have gradually been building up to this end game. Indeed, I've explained the crux of these theories in several of my previous videos, so I'm not going to go too far into it again now. But the conflicts in the Middle East also serve this purpose and basically tie into the Albert Pike Three World War blueprint, which I've also explained in previous videos. And I do not know how it's going to work out for me. Indeed, I am not going to rise to the attempts of the security services and law enforcement. I'm not going to rise to what they are attempting to do to me. Indeed, they are attempting to target me with microwave weapons in constant harassment sessions, and thereby I will go out and do something crazy. And I am not going to rise to that. I am not going to go out and do something crazy. I'm just going to basically keep myself to myself, avoid interactions with too many other people. Indeed, I'm trying to avoid interactions with members of the public overall anyway, because it never works out well. And also, the things I'm talking about these days, it only takes one member of the public to report me to the authorities, and I could end up sectioned potentially for at least another 5 years again. Because I don't know if I get sectioned again, I don't know if I'll be let out necessarily for a very long time. So it's best just to avoid the interactions with members of the public. Indeed, the UK intelligence services are taking on a rather Soviet style of behavior. Indeed, the British cryptocracy hierarchy is basically a Nazi fetishist network, but they are also incorporating many Soviet techniques into their activities. Indeed, the best doppelganger, really, of the current British intelligence services is the East German Stasi, which was itself run by the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst. Indeed, the Stasi in East Germany basically took the intelligence techniques of both the Nazis and the Soviets to a whole new level, and this is being reflected in the British intelligence services of the modern world. And the Stasi utilized a technique called Zersetzung. And Zersetzung is basically what is being inflicted on targeted individuals. And this beaming was used by the Stasi also in a more crude, primitive form with higher cancer rates, but this beaming was used, and it was used in a bit more of an obvious way than the way that the British security services are using the beams. But the concept is the same. Indeed, the Stasi in East Germany would also slander targets and spread rumors about them and basically isolate them so much that often they'd kill themselves or go out and do something crazy, and therefore the Stasi could dispose of them. And this is also the plans of British intelligence. Indeed, they are isolating their targets and attacking them with constant harassment via microwave beams, and then hoping that the target will either commit suicide or go crazy and go out into the public sphere and either attack someone or do something that will cause them to be incarcerated in a psychiatric hospital. And then once in a psychiatric hospital, the state security services basically have the target under control, because they can then monitor the target's behavior 24 hours a day, deny them internet access, deny them the ability to put out any more information about the security services of the state. And as I stated, this is very similar to Soviet techniques, as reflected by the East German Stasi also, which themselves link to the techniques of the Nazi Gestapo. Indeed, it seems that the Nazi Germany state construct and the Soviet state construct were basically laboratories for what the cryptocracy wishes to introduce in countries such as the United Kingdom. Indeed, the technocratic state will blend Nazi and Soviet elements of cryptocratic control. And perhaps East Germany, as I've stated, is one of the best examples of exactly what the British security services wish to introduce in the United Kingdom. And this is all part of the psychiatric endgame that I was explaining in the previous video, whereby the plans of the 18th century German psychiatric networks are coming to fruition, and a eugenicist order is being built, especially through the Fabian socialists in the Labour Party in the current United Kingdom regime, who are introducing neo-Soviet concepts via a eugenicist strain. And these ideologies link themselves to the techno-fascism which the cryptocracy is wishing to implement through Nazification and Sovietization techniques. So it's all interlinking into a hellhole which is going to be heavily run by state security. Indeed, the British MI5 will no doubt soon take a similar form of structure to the Chinese Ministry of State Security. Indeed, the MI5 networks will probably very soon have the power to arrest in the same way that the FBI do. Basically, it's going to be a combination of models that other agencies practice. Indeed, it seems the Ministry of State Security will be one of the markers for the new British Security Service formation structure. Indeed, Britain, with the amount of police informants also, especially in these small towns, Britain is becoming the Stasi world. Indeed, it's quite a sad state of affairs, and I'm curious to see what's going to happen with me. Indeed, perhaps nothing, because I'm not going to rise to the incitement of the security services, and I'm just going to try and keep myself to myself as much as possible. Indeed, I'm going to leave this video there.